All right, we're on the draw. We're going to keep this hand, though. We don't have white mana, but if we draw white mana, we get a turn 2 Motorist, and otherwise we still can play Renegade and Familiar, which is sweet, so still seems like a good hand to me. All right, that was a good draw. Card's awesome. Really incredibly strong. All right, let's drop our Motorist. So I guess this hand doesn't necessarily need lands, so we'll bottom these. And pass. Alright, well at least the Eager Construct. My opponent put that card on top, so we basically just got a free one. Alright, I'll put that on the bottom too. Alright, so we can attack with Motorist. It doesn't seem great. Like basically if my opponent blocks with the Kingpin, my best play is Renegade, and then I can't even do that. I have to wait. Alright, I guess that's what we gotta do. But next turn we can play the Scourge and attack into our opponent, so that's pretty cool. Okay. May actually just want to double block the turtle. I don't really want to, but it's probably better than trading it for a 2/2. Alright. Not in love with this. Alright, so let's play the Scourge and attack. Oh, it seems... Oh, okay. Guess that does work. Alright, we'll kill the Kingpin. It's really not a great trade for us, is it? Guess I forgot my opponent could double block. Alright, well, we're still fine. Next turn we can play Familiar, leave up Impeccable Timing for the Thopter. Alright. Ooh. That guy's good. Alright, let's gain some life. and pass. So something I can do is double block the P-foul and then deal 2 more damage to it. Or deal 1 more damage to it, rather. Might actually be worth it. Yeah. That card's cool. I think it's probably pretty good, too. Alright, we'll play the Ibex and pass. Yeah, we're going to make the trade. I want to draw a card. Oh, Mastodon's a good draw. Okay. That's not bad for us. So we can attack with the Ibex. Guess we can see what our opponent's doing. So they put a card on the bottom, put a card on top, draw 2. Not too much information to glean from that. Ooh, that's pretty spicy too. So let's get in with the Ibex and pump her up. And drop the Mastodon. So if we draw a land next turn, I'd probably still go Augmenter first. Get that additional value. So we've got Inspired Charge. That lets me kill both my opponent's things. Granted, it comes at the cost. Still comes at the cost of my Bastion Mastodon. I think we'll just set up for a nice Inspired Charge. Let's, yeah, let's just play Augmenter and we don't even need to do the Genius first, so let's just do this. We're basically just going to make an army and Inspired Charge. That's the plan. I don't want to trade a Mastodon for a Hermit. Because that's what, if he double blocked, that's what it would be. And it's just not worth it. So this plan works. We get a land, we get to Whisperweaver Angel. If we don't get a land, we'll play the Genius. We'll just make an army. Another Kingpin? Jeez. That's kind of cool. I guess they do go late. Look at all that value. Return this, scry more. It's pretty awesome. So if I attack with everything next turn, my opponent can just block a 1/1, and then charge doesn't even do anything. Kind of just want to draw land here. Thank you. Alright, let's play the Angel. Flash the old Augmenter. Set up for a beefy attack next turn. Okay, that's kind of cool, actually. I mean, my opponent drew 3, which is not cool, but my opponent's like a tapped out, so I don't have to worry about anything too much here. Like, I really don't need to be overly concerned about blowouts. Not even the subtle strike. All right. So we can, all right, let's just inspire. Well, no, not do it now. So I guess yeah, we'll attack with everything, and we're not going to give vigilance either. Curious how my opponent blocks. I didn't even count the damage, but I know it's a lot. So I do not have the energy to use here. Remember, Puzzle Knot can go face. Can go face. My opponent's just not playing around, nothing. Which I think means they're just going to die. All right. So got game 1. Opponent's deck is pretty sweet, though. Multiple Contraband Kingpins and a bunch of pretty good artifact creatures. I like the Peafowl. I like the Construct. I like the Thopter. Other than that, didn't see anything too crazy. It's got some nice scrying and card draw. 1/4s are kind of the bane of our existence. Is this going to be another match where Captured by the Council is just not good? It's probably just not good in our deck, as I kind of initially thought. But the problem is, it is a powerful effect against any sort of spot removal. It really is. But maybe we just swap it out again. If we see some powerful single target removal, I'll consider bringing it back. But let us try out the Aradara Express again. All aboard the Aradara Express, an 8/6 menace. Yes, this hand is good. Needs a little bit of help, but that's all right. All right, that is good enough. We even get to fly over top with our Scourge if we have to at some point. Well, there's a good reason to do so. So let's play our Hawk now. It's pretty awesome, actually. Scry draw. It's pretty insane. Maybe my opponent will attack. That'd be so sweet. Yes. Now I don't have to use my energy. Sweet, we get to punish that play. All right. So we can play the Renegade next turn or the Genius. We're We're not going to bust that Inspired Charge just yet. All right, so we can play the Renegade. It keeps this, fuels this longer. We can play the... That's actually kind of crazy. That's a lot of damage. Because we can... It takes 8, though. Never mind. It's so difficult to get enough energy to ever make that actually just do a bajillion damage. Let's just play the Renegade, though. What the Renegade does is basically lets us attack into the Kingpin without having to give it flying, because we can just ping. But I probably still just want to give flying, admittedly. I mean, next turn, can I just kill my opponent? How much can I deal? 9, 12 potentially with the Renegade. Guess it's a bit of a telegraph. If I were to attack with a Renegade, seems a bit weird. This Hawk is really good. All right, it's pretty harsh. Shoot Negotiation is pretty awesome. All right, so we're going to play the Mastodon instead of the Genius. Mastodon can fly over top. And can I kill my opponent yet? I think I'm going to be close. Very, very close. So you get to steal my thing, or you get to create a tokens copy of it and create a tokens copy. So you get 2 of them for 6 mana. It's pretty insane. And you get to scry 2. It's pretty slick. The amazing thing is we could still win this game. That is the amazing thing. Like, we still have a pretty decent chance of winning this game. Do I want to just start hitting my opponent? How much? Let's say I ping them now. They go to 12. I get to attack for 6, 9, taking them to 3, second deal. All right. We're close. We're so close. But we're just not quite there yet. Do I have any other... What are my other energy generators? I already forgot. I have a couple other ones. I'm debating whether it's just worth waiting on the pings. Because I could potentially get the big ping and just kill him. I think we'll be patient. Ooh, chump blockers. All right, let's go Genius. This is actually insane, but I don't even want to discard. The problem is I don't want to discard Grub. It's not a huge deal. Let's just get in with our Hawk and the Mastodon. I kind of do want to give this Vigilance, though. But it's not like Black and Blue has a bunch of pump effects. It's just they work so well against each other to prevent damage. The truth is I'm not even going to loot, so maybe it just doesn't matter. But I do want a bunch of... I want my opponent to attack with everything too. Yeah, we're gonna get in with these two. And... yeah. So we'll get our 5 points of damage in. Play a genius. And we'll play the grub. So we're still 2 energy away from being able to do everything. But our opponent's dead next turn, so they got to do something pretty awesome right here. Admittedly, Saheeli's Artistry was pretty awesome. Getting 2 Bastion Mastodons for 6 mana is a pretty slick little deal. I mean, our opponent is pretty dead next turn. I can't imagine a world where... Alright. So, I think we just block like this. Take 11. Yeah. Revoke privileges. Yeah, I guess we can keep that. Maybe we don't need it, but... okay. Defensive Snare Thopter. I think it's totally irrelevant here. So we'll deal 1 to our opponent. Oh, creature only. So why did I think I could ping opponent? Well, I guess technically I can if I draw energy, but... so my opponent's got 2 blockers for my 5 attackers. 3 dudes get through with bonus 6 damage. So even if they were all 1 power, which they're not, my opponent would still be dead. 6, 7, 8, yeah. So opponent is dead. And we don't even have to use Mastodon's ability. Use the grub ability, though. I guess might as well. Forces the... Alright, looks like Inspired Charge for the win. I'll take it. Oh, wait. My opponent could have the 1-drop... isn't there a 1... No, there is a 1 mana tapped creature bounce plus like scry 1, right? That would have been a blowout. Jeez. For the lose. All right, well, we got the win. Very good. All right, so we'll see you in round 3. See if we can get a 2-1.